You're watching the Central Post. This is Samiksha Arjun. India is sending thousands of tons of petrol and diesel to countries like Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Meanwhile, back home, people are forming long queues at petrol pumps and showing up with literally everything. Pressure cooker, water tanks, cans, even barrels to stock up before supposed shortage hits. So the question is, what exactly is going on? Is India sitting on surplus fuel? Or are we watching two completely different realities play out at the same time? Let's talk about it. Last week, a shipment of 38,000 metric tons of petroleum left India and reached Colombo yesterday. 20,000 tons of diesel, 18,000 tons of petrol. Sri Lanka was facing fuel stress and India stepped in quickly. And this isn't new. India has done this before. For Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, even Maldives. We are basically that go-to emergency contact at this point. But if you're standing at the queue at your local petrol pump, this might feel unfair. But this isn't really about generosity. India has a strategic reason to do this. Because if India doesn't help its neighbors, China will. And if you follow up with geopolitics, you know that China is steadily building its influence in that region through ports, loans, and infrastructure. So when countries like Sri Lanka need help, India responds. Not out of charity, but out of necessity. It's geopolitics, not just goodwill. Now here's the other side. On paper, India is in strong position. It's one of the largest refiners in the world and exports fuel to over 150 countries. Exporting is part of how the system is designed. The government also says India has around 60 days of petroleum reserves and that there is no shortage, no rationing, and no supply issue at national level. So technically, supply exists. Nothing's wrong. Except the people, our fellow Indians, doesn't really behave technically. Because the real issue isn't supply, it's the behavior. In the last few days, fuel demand has suddenly spiked in several regions. Not because fuel disappeared, but because people thought it might. Videos started circulating online, some real, some misleading, showing long queues and empty pumps, and that triggered panic. And that's all it takes. Because once people think there might be shortage, everyone decides to play safe. Let me just put a little extra, which sounds reasonable to you, until a few million people think the exact same thing. And suddenly, you have yourself created the shortage you were trying to avoid in the very first place. Beautiful, isn't it? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious logic, isn't it? The government, though, has taken actions. Raids, FIRs, arrests for hoarding, but panic doesn't disappear that easily. And this is where the real tension lies. On one hand, India is telling the world we are stable, we have supplies, we can supply others. On the other, it's telling its own citizens everything is fine, don't panic. And together, they sound a little confusing. Because if everything is perfectly fine, why does panic spread this easily? And if panic spreads this easily through WhatsApp forwards and misinformation, how perfectly fine are we really? The truth is somewhere in between. India's system is strong, no doubt about that, but it's also more sensitive than we like to admit. Especially when misinformation travels faster than actual information. You can plan for supply disruptions, you can build strategic reverses, you can sign agreements with neighbors and manage export pipelines. What you cannot plan for, what no ministry circular has figured out yet, is what happens when 1.45 billion people lose confidence at the same time. So where does this leave us? India will keep sending fuel to its neighbor. That's not changing. The geopolitical logic is too strong to walk away from. But what this moment has exposed is something worth sitting with. Fuel shortages, manageable. Supply chain disruptions, fixable. But the gap between what citizens are officially told and what they actually believe, WhatsApp forwards, not official statements, is something you can't refill overnight. And that is the real issue here. We should probably worry about that one a little more than we are currently letting on. That's the picture for now. Keep watching the Central Post and we'll keep you updated with whatever else comes up.